Hey, it's Don Skaggs again for Empowered Inventing, the one place where we try to help you help other people by taking your great innovation, the right opportunity, mixing that with sound wisdom so you can turn them into real things like products and businesses that make money. Now, today I want to talk to you about the real difference between real hope and false hope, because there really is two different kinds. Because, you know, inventors and entrepreneurs are usually very different than most people. We're just wired differently. And maybe you're working a job somewhere, but you know deep down, or you really know really well, that your heart and soul just isn't in that job. It's in where your heart and soul really is in that time when you're working on your product or your startup. And you see that, and you know that, and you feel that. But sometimes your family does not. Sometimes the people around you don't. They can actually get concerned. Maybe they're worried that you're going to lose your job because your heart's not in it. Maybe they're worried that you aren't going to be successful at what you're trying to do, your invention, your idea, your startup. Maybe they think it's just some kind of dream that's going to pass. They don't understand. A lot of times they don't understand your dedication. They don't understand what you're in it for, and they don't connect because they're not wired the same way you are. And a lot of times they just don't know how entrepreneurs work, because we're always sure that it's going to succeed. We really are. And if we didn't have that confidence, we probably wouldn't even try this to start with. So we've got this confidence, this hope. And one of the things that distinguishes us is that we don't get demoralized a lot of times when it doesn't work. We allow ourselves about a half an hour of grieving, and then it's either on to the next idea or it's on correcting the flaws of the last one. And I think that's good advice. I actually heard that from somewhere else recently. And I thought it was very, very good advice. And I thought it had a lot to do with hope and the hope that inventors have. And one of the things I want to help convey to you all is hope. But I want it to be real hope. And I want you to understand the difference between real hope and false hope. Because this one little word it just embodies all of what I just said, and that's hope. But it can be a two-edged sword if the wrong kind is grasped. So think about the difference between what real hope and false hope actually is. So when something that we believed, something that we trusted, just completely lets us down, it can be totally devastating. When we trust something, a lot of times we're trusting something that falls apart because we did not trust it based on sound wisdom and sound principles. And again, that's a lot of times what we try to teach is these sound principles and sound wisdom. And if what you're believing, if what you're, I've said this before in other videos, if you're going all in on something and you're just putting all your hopes and money and cash and everything else on this one thing, and you say to yourself, boy, I hope this really works, because if this doesn't work, we're sunk. That's not a good thing. That's actually a very bad thing. That's a bad kind of risk. And if you're hoping that it's going to happen, it has chances of happening or not. It's kind of like false hope. So false hope can be from being wise in your own eyes, and that kind of gets into this a little bit, where you think you know better than I know better than everybody else. Nobody else can tell me anything. I believe in this product. I love this product. Everyone else is going to love this product. I love my idea. Everyone else is going to love it too. I'm just sure of that this is going to sell millions. You don't know how many times I've heard people say that. Don, this is going to sell millions. And everybody's going to want one of these. And a lot of times that stems from them being in love with their idea and being completely disconnected from the outside world of what their input would actually be. They just believe everybody's going to want to love it. They've not proven that yet. And that's part of false hope. That's part of, I'm hoping that this is going to be this way because I just think it will. It's being wise in your own eyes, and it's very, very dangerous. I've seen it destroy people. I've seen it destroy businesses. So don't do that. It's very devastating. Don't you can't be wise in your own eyes and not listen to outside wisdom. Another thing is when you're hasty with your words or your decisions, because again this circles right back and you are just sure that you're right, then guess what? Sometimes those decisions are going to be very, very bad decisions, and you're going to pay for them painfully. So don't be hasty. Think through this thing. Trust but verify. Now this can happen when people deceive you. Sometimes you can do this to yourself, and that's probably one of the more dangerous ones. The other one is when other people actually end up deceiving you with empty words. Now, how do you know that they're empty words? Well, they're words without hard facts to back them up. They're smooth talk. A lot of times, inventors, scam companies will do this, where they'll just tell you, well, this is a great idea. Well, this will make millions. We've got people lined up right now. Now, all we need from you is just another $5,000 to get you to this next level. And if you've heard this before, you know what I'm talking about. So you want to stay away from that. It's like, how do we know these things? How are we trusting this? Are they just building up false hope for us so they can get you to send them some more money? And then you have a less than 1% chance of actually being successful. You have a 99.9% chance of failure, of certainty of failure. You don't want to do that. So you never want to partner with these type of people. You never want to interact or engage or I just guess engage is probably the best word to use with these type of people, because the people that are just smooth talking you, or they will prey sometimes on your fear or your greed. They'll say, well, we got people lined up right now. Now what we need to do is put this next package together, and this is just going to cost this, and we've got to do it tomorrow though because something bad's going to happen, or somebody's going to steal this. Well, you don't hurry, and they'll just play on your fear and your greed to try to get more money out of you. They're smooth talk. They're providing false hope because they're using empty words. Never buy services that you do not completely understand. I don't care if they're from me. I don't care who they're from. Don't buy services that you don't understand completely. You have to vet yourself, and you have to vet other people's. Vet what you're believing, and vet what other people are telling you with the actual facts. This is very important, because that's where people get really tripped up with false hope. If you want the good hope, because you do need hope, and you need that, but you need that hope, that comfortable, confident hope that says, I know this because, and I understand what the risks are, and that's part of the good hope, the true hope, the hope that you understand that this may go, it may not go. You're betting this much on this. You're betting this much time and energy on it. You've got your wisdom where you understand what you're walking into. You're engaging in this service, but you understand completely what they're doing, what you're getting, and what the value is of what you're paying for. And that's real hope. That's that confident, I know what I'm getting into, and I understand it, and I'm engaged. I'm not managing it by abdication. I'm not just throwing the keys and my money and my wallet at it and saying, make me rich, because I'm full of false hope. So that's the difference between false hope and real hope, real hope, folks. So yeah, I hope this is helpful for you. I hope you can take this and use this. If you know someone else that can benefit from these videos, send the information their way. We'd love to be able to help other people and grow our tribe. This is Empowered Inventing TV. Like, subscribe, click that notification bell if you're on YouTube, and check us out on empoweredinventing.com. We've actually got a class on a course that you can take on how to buy products and services without getting ripped off, buying products and services. So to help you understand that, a much deeper dive if you're interested in that. So anyway, again, I'm Don Skaggs, and I hope to see you at the next meeting, workshop, maybe one of our online classes, or on the next video.